Shalom, brothers and sisters. I'm back with another video. Now, in this one, I'm going to be talking about um, Enki when he had a dream vision prior to the Great Flood. So we're going to be getting into a section in Tablet 10. So we're going to get into this. All the thing I'm doing here, you guys, I'm actually investigating the dream vision of Enki. I want to dive a little deeper. I want to know what's going on here. I think he's trying to tell us something, you guys, because I'm like, look. How did Galzu appear in his dream and appear on the earth simultaneously? So this is going to be a little bit interesting, you guys, because I think they're trying to show us something. Let's get this thing started. Okay, so I'm gonna get right into it. So what I'm gonna do is start reading from tablet 10. We're gonna be reading from the part where Inky actually has the dream. Okay. So it says in Sapar, all the Anunnaki gathered the day of the deluge they awaited. It was at that time as the tension of awaiting was mounting that the Lord Enki, asleep in his quarters, had a dream vision. In the dream vision, there appeared the image of a man, bright and shining like the heavens. And as the man Enki approached, Enki saw that the white haired Galzu he was. In his right hand, an engraver's stylus he was holding, and in his left hand a tablet of lapis lazuli, shining smooth, he held. And as he approached near enough by Inky's bed to stand, Galzu spoke up and said, unwarranted, your accusations against Enlil were, for only the truth he spoke, and the decision that as Enlil's decision will be known. Not he, but destiny decreed. Now into your hands fate take, for the earthlings the earth will inherit. Summon your son Zisutra without breaking the oath to him, the coming calamity revealed. A boat that the watery avalanche can withstand, a submersible one, to build him till. Let him in it save himself and his kinfolk, and the seed of all that is useful, be it plant or animal, also take. That is the will of the creator of all. And Galzu, in the dream vision, with the stylus on the tablet, an image drew, and placed the engraved tablet by the side of Enki's bed. And after that, the image faded. The dream vision ended, and Enki, with a shudder, awoke. In his bed, Enki for a while lying remained. With wonder, the dream vision he pondered. What was thereof the meaning? What omen did it hold? Then, as off his bed he stepped to, and behold, there was the tablet. What in a mere dream vision he had seen now by his bedside materially was. With trembling hands, the Lord Enki the tablet picked up, a design of a curious shaped boat. Upon the tablet he saw, by the tablet's edge, measuring markings there were, the boat's measures indicating. As stirred with awe and hope, the Lord Enki by sunrise for his emissaries quickly sent. Find the one called Galzu, to him I must speak. So to them he said, by sundown all came back to Enki, thus reporting. None Galzu to find was able. Galzu, they said, to Nibiru did long ago return. greatly baffled Enki was the mystery and its omen to understand, he strove. Unravel the mystery he could not, yet the message to him was clear. Okay, now I'm going to just go over some things that I saw in this, you guys. Now, Gaozu, is a mysterious divine emissary who conveyed the messages in dreams and visions. So he's like an angel of God, you guys. Okay, so Gaozu, if you have the actual Lost Book of Enki, it has like a little glossary and it shows you who everybody is and what the terms are so that you can know the language, okay, in this book. So Gaozu, he was pretty much like an angel, you guys, and he came to Enki in a dream, okay? Now, you guys, in the spaceport city called Sapar, that's what the city was called, you guys, the spaceport center, and this is where they gathered at, okay? This is where they always gathered at, and they was all waiting for the day of the deluge, okay? Why were they at the spaceport city, you guys? I hope you guys understand this. The reason why they were at the spaceport city is because if at any moment when destruction was come, all they have to do, you guys, is jump in the chariots. Okay, so the chariots were stationed in the city. So if they had got word and was like, okay, everybody go to the chariots, everybody go, 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 we gotta go. Everybody will be there and gathered in this location so that everybody will quickly jump into the chariot so they would be able to leave. Okay, so that's a little bit more background on why they were pretty much gathering there. Okay, now because they was waiting for this flood to happen. They already surveying. If you read more into the Lost Book of Enki, you will see how they were surveying Antarctica. Okay, so they was checking out everything, and they knew that because Nibiru was coming closer to the sun, it was coming around in this towards Earth again. They knew that it was going to be causing a lot of effects on the Earth, and they knew that the ice and things like that was going to be melting, and one of them broke off, and it created the Great Flood. Okay, so that's how the flood actually occurred according to the Lost Book of Enki. Okay. And you can see that there if you go back and you can read that. I'm not sure if I've already did a video on that. If I didn't, then I will just discuss the actual flood and what happened. Okay. So now during this time, you guys, when they were waiting, you guys, if it was me waiting for this day of destruction to come, I would be worried. I would be sitting there thinking about this stuff day and night. Okay, so it'll be on my mind. Just thinking about everything that's about to happen, and being that Inky them, they had already knew what was about to go down. So just think about how heavy their hearts were at this time. Okay, so during this time of waiting, Inky pretty much he went to sleep, y'all. So he went to sleep and he had a dream vision. Okay, so in the dream appeared a man shining bright like the heavens. Okay, so how does heaven look, you guys? Space is black. Okay, in space there's white light. Okay, which is the image of stars. Okay, when we look up in the heavens at night, this is what we see. He's trying to break it down to you, a heavenly image or a spiritual image of us in the spiritual realm or in the dream space, how we come as light beings or angels. Okay, so he's trying to, and he's, y'all gotta understand, this is like this book is multi-dimensional. Okay, so you gotta understand things on a much higher level, how he's breaking this thing down to you. He gives a little bit of information, but within this little bit of information there's so much more. Okay, so now, the man that came to him, he came to him in the form of light being or an angel. So that's what Gaozu was. He was in the form of a light being or angel. That's what he was trying to tell you guys, that they are beings, they are angels. Okay, we're actually all angels. Okay, so now the man, Gaozu, he approached Enki. Okay, but the thing is with Enki, he gave us an actual physical description of Gaozu, of his hair. Okay, and his hair was white. Okay, now of course, we know this man, you guys, was Gaozu because once again he stated it was Gaozu, and then he also when he woke up, you guys, he went running out to go and look for Gazu. Remember that? Okay. So he went looking for Gazu, but they had already left. He had already left on the chariot to return to Nibiru. So he was not even there. He was already gone, okay? Which is kind of strange because somehow he felt like he was still on Earth, but he was already gone. So that's interesting. Now, how did Gazu look in the physical? I wanted to mention this to you guys because this goes directly with the description of the Anunnaki beings in the Bible. Just to give you a little bit more information here, we have a reference to how the Anunnaki gods or beings appeared in the Bible. If you look at this image to the side, you will see an example of when it's talking about white haired. Okay. A lot of people don't want to accept this for some reason, but this is the image. I'm sorry that this is going to hurt a lot of people's feelings out here, but this is the actual image to the side of how um, basically the Sumerian people, they were black Sumerians and they were black-headed people. You will see this reference in the Lost Book of Enki, how it does mention people as black-headed people. You have to read the Sumerian tablets. You have to read more so that you can understand everything that's what's going on. Okay. So please, I just want you guys to know, please don't get caught up on the color of the skin. Okay. I need you guys to focus on the message, okay? But if you want to understand the truth, one must acknowledge the facts, okay? So this image here, it shows you as a black man here with white hair, okay? In the Bible, it does say hair like wool, like skin like bronze. This is the image, you guys. I'm sorry. This is going to hurt people's feelings. But there you go. So there you have it. So we're going to move on. Okay, so I'm going to continue on here with everything that happened, you guys. So now Gaozu, you guys, appeared with a special type of laser pen, okay, and a tablet of lapis lazuli, okay, and he stood next to Enki's bed in the dream, okay. Now he told him that his brother Enlil was speaking truth. Okay. We'll have to get into this in a later video. Since I know the whole picture and the overall, like what happened, basically, you guys, the mission was to come to the Earth to get gold to save their planet. The, the mission was not to create humans. Okay. That was not the initial mission or the initial reason why they came to the Earth. Okay. So basically, you will see that Enki did not stick to the original plan. He did not stick to the original mission. Okay. So, you know, if he didn't make humans, then things would have been much easier. But since Enki created humans, he felt guilty because the responsibility falls on him. Okay, I hope y'all can understand that. Um, but when you read the story and you get more into it, they had to create us because they needed help. Okay, they couldn't do it alone. They couldn't mine the gold by themselves. Okay, and then our son was just too harsh on them. So as I'm just saying, as black people, we can work in the sun with no problems. Okay, this was happening in Africa. This, you guys should understand this by now. Okay, but when you really go deeper into the story, okay, you will see that, and I might have to do a separate one, another video. We were not slaves, okay, to the Anunnaki. A lot of people are like twisting words and creating confusion right now. But when you actually read the text and read it exactly word from word, you guys, we were not slaves. We were servants. I did another video where I gave you an example of a slave versus a servant. Okay. And we actually loved working with the Anunnaki because they took care of us. You will actually see that in the Lost Book of Enki. They were happy to serve Anunnaki. They were happy to be around the Anunnaki. Okay. The Anunnaki would take care of them, give them food and everything like that. It was taking care of them. They were not mistreating them like people say they were. People are twisting the words of Enki. Okay, and this is what some people do. Okay, to cause confusion. And we already know who those people are. You know, a lot of those people claim they know the truth and they speak in truth when they are only lying. Okay, you go back and you can see it yourself. They were servants. Okay, they were happy to work for the Anunnaki. They were happy to be around the gods. Okay, because they were taking care of them. Okay, they were not mistreating them or torturing them or anything like that. They was okay to work. They did not complain about working in the sun because that's what they do. They was hard workers. Men was working in the fields. They was working in the mines. They could stand the heat of the sun, unlike some people. Okay, so they was able to do that hard work, that labor. Okay, so I just want to put that out there because I'm so sick and tired of some of these people on these groups out here with the Anunnaki. They keep on talking about how we were like slaves and how they treated us horribly. And I'm like, I don't think you understand what a slave is and what a servant is, because according to what and how this country treated us black people as slaves is totally different from how the Anunnaki treated the servants. Okay, totally different. It was nowhere like that at all. Okay, now people need to understand what was really happening back then. And there's a difference, you guys, from somebody willing to work, from somebody being tortured and forced to do something that they don't want to do, or being mistreated or abused or killed. That's two different things. Okay. Now, you guys, also I wanted to say that, you know, the Anunnaki, you guys, actually had the abilities to save themselves during the Great Flood, which we know they did escape the Great Flood. Okay. So basically, if Enki didn't create man, okay, if he didn't do this, you guys, the decisions would have been much easier when this time was going to come around. You got to understand, like, if they were just on the earth working hard and they saw this disaster was coming, all they had to do was get their people, get on the ships and leave. But since there was all of these humans on the earth, what were they going to do? How was they going to save everybody? Okay, and Leo got pissed off. Okay, that's what happened. And Leo got pissed off. Okay, and he pretty much had a right to be angry because I can see both sides. I can see in Leo's side and I can understand Inky's side. And the reason why I can see in Leo's side is because if they would have stuck to the mission, the original mission, none of this would have had to happen. But since Enki, who was a great scientist, he came up with the idea to create humans to help them mind the goal. And he did, you know, put his idea out there and they ended up doing it. Okay, but they did not foresee this coming. They did not see this happening on the earth. Okay, so I'm sure that if they would have known this in advance, I'm sure Enki probably would have made a different decision. But since, once again, things happen, okay? Everything happens for a reason. So, and Lil was pissed off at his brother because he was like, man, I told you. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were supposed to basically stick to the mission. We was here for gold, but you went ahead and did what you wanted to do, basically. Okay, so that's what that was, and I get both sides. Okay, so you got to understand them. Okay, like people have to, you know, put yourself in their shoes, because if you was here working and all of this stuff was going on and you did not have enough time and you knew that the disaster was coming and you only had a certain amount of time to prepare, okay, they did the best that they could do and they felt bad afterwards. If you have to read the full story, they were crying. The women were crying. They were so hurt by this. They saw their all of the people dying on the earth and they had to witness this from their chariots. They saw this. So they was hurt. Okay. And Lil came around too. And he was just like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? He felt bad too. So y'all need to, y'all people out here lying and stuff, and y'all need to just stop lying about what happened with the Anunnaki. You need to read the full story. You need to have some understanding and have a heart, okay? Because there was just too many people on the earth, and you have to understand that the Anunnaki women were on the earth, they was actually giving birth to their own kids on the earth. So it was like Anunnaki kids on the earth too, and they were starting families on the earth, y'all. So they had to rescue their whole family. They had to store everything to save so that they could, rebuild civilization after the event. So they had a whole lot going on at that time, and it was kind of hard for them to make that decision. How was they able to save everybody on this planet and them? It was not possible at that time. Okay, they needed more time to prepare, and they didn't have it. Okay, now let me keep it moving. Sorry, I went off a little bit, but y'all know how I do these videos if y'all been around. So, also, you guys, so then it says, so basically, basically only time would tell the destiny and fate of humanity, okay, which is what Gaozu was basically trying to tell Enki, okay. Gaozu told Enki that in his hands, fate would take. So it would be up to Enki to decide basically humanity's fate. He basically had a choice, okay. Gaozu said that the earthlings will inherit the earth, okay. He said, go to your son, Jasutra, who is Noah in the Bible, you guys. He said, go to him without breaking the oath to him that the calamity was coming. Okay, in another tablet, you guys, in here, it shows you how the Anunnaki all agreed to keep it a secret that the great flood was coming. Okay, if they told earthlings everything would be chaotic, basically, okay, because they couldn't rescue everyone in time. They knew this. They knew that. So that's why they was like, okay, we just not gonna tell them. And that's a decision that they collectively made. So that was a decision. Like I said, everybody has to make a decision. That was their decision. Now, you could have told them, but they didn't. They decided not to. Okay. So they had to pretty much work in secret. Okay. So they was keeping everything away, keeping everything in secret, hiding what was about to happen. And you guys see, that's the same thing what the governments are doing today. Okay, the same thing. They're doing the same thing. They know what's coming, but they're not going to tell humanity. They're not going to tell everybody because they don't want what? They don't want to create chaos in the streets. They don't want people acting crazy. And it's a lot of people on the earth, y'all. Y'all don't understand how serious this is. There is billions of people on this planet. Okay? Now, if you come out and try to tell somebody a big old disaster is about to strike, this whole world we will probably destroy each other before the doggone disaster even get here. Because that's how scared people would be, running around in the streets, killing people, doing all kinds of stupid stuff. Okay? Now, you know anyways, so this is what I want to tell you guys. So the angels, okay, of Nibiru, or the Anunnaki, this is the reason why they are coming to us in our dreams and visions. Okay, they are actually giving us messages so that we can spread the messages to each other. We have a choice, just like Enki. Okay, and you guys probably don't know the choice that he had to make, but it's in other tablets. Okay, he did go to Noah and he told him, like, he was, you just have to read it yourself. Maybe I'll do another separate video for that. Okay, but he did give this information to Noah, okay, secretly. Okay, so um I'm deciding to tell you guys, what they've been showing me. Okay. All the stuff that they have been providing to me in dreams and visions, I could clearly keep everything to myself, you guys. Everything that they've shown me over the course of 7, 8 years, I could keep it to myself, but I chose not to. So I'm making a choice to do this. I don't have to make these videos. I don't have to break this stuff down for you. I don't have to do any of this, but I chose to do this because I want to do this. I want you guys to know this. So this is the real reason why I'm doing it. Most people will charge you for information like this, which is wrong. This is wrong. People like know all these mysteries and stuff. They want to start mystery schools and all this stuff, and they want to charge you so that you could come and give them money so that they could give you knowledge. Knowledge is free. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to sit up here and charge nobody for this. Like, I'm going to give you this information freely. Like, I don't understand. Like, why everybody have to charge everybody? Everything is about money in the world. And I don't have time to be sitting up here, like, trying to gain money in the riches of the world. I gotta give y'all this information. Okay. Now it's my choice. Now, I decided to do this. Okay. Because I was like, look, man, it's an appointed time for everything. And they told me I was ready. They told me it was time. So this is why I got this channel, you guys. This is why I'm coming forward. They was preparing me for 7 years. 7 years, y'all. 7 years, the number 7. They prepared me 7 years. And they've been talking to me for 7 years, giving me dreams and visions, showing me things. I had to read all of these different books. I was like, I've been like Enoch. Okay. I hid away from men for some time. Okay. And like nobody ain't see me. Okay. Like I done disappeared. Okay. Because they were sitting up here teaching me so that I could come out to teach you guys, just like Enoch. Okay. So that's all I'm doing is just trying to share this information with you guys so that you can know what's going on. Now, remember, like they told us in Amos 3:7, it says, surely the sovereign Lord does nothing without revealing his plan to his servants, the prophets, you guys. This is stating this in the Bible, okay? The Anunnaki, the Nabirians, communicates to us in dreams and visions. Y'all don't believe this? Y'all better wake up now, because they talking to us. People be hitting me up like, yo, I had this dream or I had that dream. I'm just saying, pay attention to your dreams, y'all. If you have received dreams, pay attention because they are trying to reach out to you. I'm not lying, y'all. They are trying to communicate to you. And those who take it serious, they will keep coming to you, giving you more dreams and visions. See, what they're going to do, they're going to give you dreams and visions, but it's only going to be a few people who take it serious. Only a few people are going to take it serious. They're going to be like, okay, well, this is just a dream or vision. I'm not going to worry about it. Or if they give you something, you're like, okay, go out and tell the people this or tell the people that. No, I'm not going to do it. People might think I'm crazy or, I don't want to cause any mess or whatever. Okay. Okay. I was scared at first when they kept telling me to go out and say stuff and do stuff. I was like, nope. I'm like, no, I don't know how to talk to people like that. I'm not a people person, meaning like I stick to myself. Like I don't really like large crowds. Yeah, like I'm like behind the scenes. Like I'm not one of those people that want to be famous, popular. uh I'd rather stay in the cut, like in the back, like you won't see me. Okay, like I'm in the crowd, you will not see me. Okay, I'm like passing through, you will not see me. I am invisible. Okay, so when it was, I was like, man, listen, the counselor came to me and tell me this stuff, and I'm like, man, you coming to raising up the wrong one, because I'm shy. I'm like, man, I don't like talking to people. I don't know how to talk to people. And I'm like, man, listen, I don't know how to do this. But they've been building me up, you guys, for 7 years to do this. Anybody that know me previously, look, not me. I'm just stick to myself. I don't really be saying nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I found a way to get this out to you guys. I don't have to stand up in front of people. I really don't like standing up in front of people, talking in front of a large crowd. I don't like that. So they was like, find another way to get the message out. So I'm hiding behind the screen, you guys, and you just hearing my voice. I've been trying to come out and make videos and show myself, but I don't know how to do that, y'all. I did a little video just testing it out, and I'm like, man, I don't know. But I'm doing it because they've been raising me up for 7 years, and I'm like, I know they didn't do all this for nothing, and I don't want to be like just. I done did all this work, and now it's like, okay, what am I supposed to be doing with this? They told me exactly what I was supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it right now. I had to wait until the time came, and when I started making the videos, that's when the appointed time started happening. Okay, a lot of people may not believe it, but it's a certain day that I said, I was like, man, I'm done. I'm over this. And the same day that I made a decision, or it was a big decision I had to make in my life, y'all. And I said, the kingdoms of this world was going to fall. So like, the system is going to collapse. And sure enough, the same day it happened. And all of this stuff started happening. No lie. My husband is a witness to that. I'm telling you, every time I make moves, it's like the universe backs me up and everything starts to happen. Like I'm kind of shocked myself. I'm like, how is this happening? How is it that on this particular day I said this, and then magically, boom, everything started to fall. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I think they're trying to tell me something. So y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better wake up because the stuff is going down, okay? The Anunnaki is here. The ships are here, okay? Now, let me continue on because, see, I'm talking. Okay, so now back to this video because I went off topic, okay? Now, let me read this other scripture, you guys. It says, Acts 2:17, it states, in the last days, God says, I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy, your young men will see visions, your old men will dream dreams. Y'all, I'm just saying, they are appearing to all people, and they can appear to you in any form they choose to appear in. Okay, remember, we are light, and light can take on any form in the spiritual worlds. If you understand about shape shifting and things like that, if you understand anything about technology, they can appear to you in one form, a form that you are most comfortable in, that they will come to you in. I'm just saying, y'all better wake up, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give you an example. And this, please, y'all, please, I hope that y'all understand what I'm about to say. Please. The truth of the matter is, you guys, right now, there's so many people out there who says, oh, okay, all these beings appearing to me from the councils or the Galactic Federation of Light, and they say that, it's the description that they give is what y'all should already know. They always give you a description of somebody white, blonde hair, blue eyes. All these images that they have drawn is always somebody white. Always. Look at the pictures online, y'all. Do a search. Do a search yourself. Look. Do it yourself so you can see what I'm saying. Okay? Every time somebody's talking about a high council or Galactic Federation of Light or any of these members on these councils, they always come to you like they white, blue eye, blonde hair, whatever. Okay? And they never seem to tell you that they're black people. They act like it's only white people that exist in these councils. So I'm like, some of these people are deceived. I think they're being deceived. Like, I don't think they realize that it could be a holographic image that they could be showing you, and they could just be getting a message to you so that you can spread the information, because some people are on a low vibration, and just some people cannot understand higher things, but they use a lot of people who are able to receive information, and they have to get the information out. So you have to kind of read between the lines on some of this stuff. I've noticed it in the community, the whole love and light community and things like that. They always give you this white person's image, and I'm like, oh my God, y'all got to stop this. I'm just over it. Y'all have to stop these lies. Like y'all is not the only one that exists in the universe. Really, really. Y'all not the only ones, okay? So it's like that's why I was like I had to come out. Some other people, had to come out to you and share the information, like, that yes, there are Black people out there, that we do have advanced technology, and some of them are coming from the Bureau and things like that. And we're all over the universe. So it's like, I don't know why they only just focus on one skin color, but you can see how people are in this world on the earth. That's how they operate. So that's just clearly what you see. It took some time for David Wilcox and Corey Good to even admit that there were Black people. It was so hard for them to admit that on one of the shows that I was looking at that they were in, and they finally came out to admit it. So it was like, dang, it was that hard for y'all to admit that? Like, do y'all not want people to know this? So it's just interesting, you guys. It's just really strange to me why I don't understand why this has happened, but you guys have to understand that all beings, okay, in the universe ultimately are light beings, okay. This is the higher information. The creator of all manifests in the physical as all shades of color. So if you are racist, then you are pretty much against the creator of all. Okay, that's simply how we're gonna put it. It ain't no way around this, you guys. You know, if racist people have a problem, with beings who are dark skinned in the universe, you guys, space is black. Okay, it's invisible. Okay, it's filled with beautiful lights. Okay, which are stars. Okay, people need to understand that our soul shines bright like these stars. Okay, we are light. You guys, you have to understand that the body of space is black. Okay, it is the womb that births all of creation. Okay, as above so below. Okay, y'all need to understand this stuff on a higher level. Stop looking at this stuff in the ways that people are looking at it. See beyond the 3D. Okay, because our light body actually emanates rainbow colors in the spiritual realm. You know how people can see your aura and stuff like that. In previous videos I did, where the angels came to them and they was always coming in this purple aura or golden aura. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, we are light, okay? So always remember this, always, especially because we need to understand this higher knowledge. We are all light beings, okay? All light beings, okay? We are all from the creator, okay? So let's move on. Okay, now on this screen, I'm going to read this here because I don't want to get off topic, okay? Now, Gaozu, okay, you guys, told him, okay, which is Enki, was like, basically he would need a submarine, you guys, that would need to be built to withstand the flood, okay. This was needed to be built to save Noah and his kinfolk or his family, okay. So he had to pretty much store seeds of all that is helpful. They needed to take plants and the animals on the boat. So we already know kind of like the little story of Noah and the flood and the boat and things like that. So you can kind of see the bigger picture here. Okay, so they needed everything to actually restore civilization. So they stored everything on the ship, okay, or on a boat, a submarine, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now, and this was an actual message that was sent from the creator of all. So clearly, we're seeing Gaozu here as a benevolent being or an angel of God. Okay. So it was like he's doing the will of the creator. So he was doing good. Okay. Because he was trying to save humanity. Okay. Now, I don't want to get too deep into it because Gaozu is basically on a high council, and I think he's like part of like a little mystery school on the Bureau, but we don't want to get too deep into that. Okay, so now um now in the dream, y'all, Gaozu, this stuff right here crazy because I don't get this stuff. Gaozu drew an image and placed the engraved tablet by the side of Enki's bed. After that, the image faded and he woke up. He laid in his bed for a while and he pondered about the dream vision. He wanted to know the meaning of the dream and if it was a sign. Then, when he got out the bed, there was a tablet next to his bed. What he saw in his dream manifested in the physical world. Now, how did that happen? How? Tell me how that happened, okay? Now, clearly, Enki is trying to show us how, our dreams actually manifest in the real world, okay? So, of course, Enki is always telling us a little bit more, okay? The spiritual world, pretty much manifests in the physical world, and most people understands this, okay? Now, now, how did this tablet get into his room? Now, this is what I've been trying to figure this out for a while. And I always come back to it. And I'm like, man, I be in the house. It's like I be talking to the angel. I was like, now y'all better tell me what happened now, cause y'all playing. Cause I, for real, y'all be in here talking to the angels and stuff. People might think I be crazy, but I do. I be in here talking, but I be talking to them because I be asking questions, and I be like, listen, y'all need to let me know what's going on. Y'all need to lead me to whatever information I need to be led to so I can understand this, okay? Because I don't get it. Like, I don't understand how the tablet was gonna be right there and you was just asleep and he came in the vision. Like, how? What are you? And y'all playing with my mind right now, okay? So, okay, so with research, you guys, and looking at everything, I was like, hold on, okay, so I know that the Anunnaki, when they go to sleep, you guys, they actually sleep longer than us, okay? So you know how we can go to sleep and we sleep for like, it depends on who you are, you can sleep for 7, 8 hours or whatever the case may be. Now, when they go to sleep, I think they can sleep for days at a time, I think. Okay. So, like I said, things is much different. These beings are much different than us. Their bodies are different than our bodies, okay? But they were able to sleep a little longer than humans do. Okay, so that's one clue. I was like, okay, so somebody had to bring the tablet, y'all. So this is what I was gathering my thoughts, y'all can help me too with this stuff because I'm like trying to figure this thing out. So I was like, somebody now had to bring the tablet in his room while he was asleep. Okay, that was my initial thought. Because I was like, since Gaozu actually operates in secret, he always doing stuff in secret, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, he had a little secret plan. He did something and he set some stuff up. So I'm like, I'm sure he provided the tablets to another Anunnaki being before he actually left to go back to Nibiru. And I think he told whatever that person, whoever he gave the tablet to, he had to be like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I need you to go and sneak this in. Y'all, I don't know. I'm like, maybe he was like, yo, go and take this to Inky, put this in his room when he sleep. This is what I'm thinking, y'all. I don't know. So I was just like, now if this didn't happen, okay, if it didn't happen like this, how else could the tablet appear in his room? Okay, because I know nothing just appears out of nowhere. Nothing can just magically appear. Okay, they've been teaching me how things work in the spiritual realm. So I was like, okay, well, listen, and I think they're trying to raise my consciousness. They're trying to see how far I can take it. That's what I think. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing with me, and they're trying to see and understand my consciousness. They're trying to see into my thoughts. Cause I be creating all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I was like, well, maybe it's possible that a portal could have opened in his room. I could be wrong about this. Okay. I could be wrong. Okay. But even Enki, y'all, was puzzled on how this happened because he went out looking for Galzu and he was told that he had long returned to Nibiru. So he was already gone. So it was like, okay, he couldn't have been on the scene. Okay, he was in the dream, standing right there where the tablet was placed at on his side, and in the dream, Galzu placed it right there by his bed. Okay, so it's like, hold on, how did this tablet get right here? So that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, something had to happen, y'all. And I think this is just to raise awareness and just to see how far our minds can go with coming up with things. Okay. So I was just like, how did Galzu appear in his dream, basically during the same time? Meaning all of this stuff was being talked about the great flood, and he had came Galzu actually came to the earth and had a sealed envelope. He even came on a secret mission. Like Anu, the king, did not even know that he lied, y'all. I'm sorry, but Galzu, he lied. He lied, and he came on the earth in secret on a secret mission, and he was basically trying to say that Anu sent him. But Anu did not send him to the earth. So he was working in secret, you guys. This was a higher mission, and this was being done in secret to save humanity. Okay. So that's what it was like. This is the creator of all. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, y'all, but somehow Yazoo was able to communicate with Enki in the dream space. Okay. Now my thought was this: I came up with some more stuff as I was sitting here thinking. I was like, okay, so did Yazoo astral travel to Enki to give him this message from Nibiru? Because I'm like, he was already gone back, headed back towards Nibiru, and then he appeared in the dream. So I was thinking about some other stuff because y'all, remind you, they have been teaching me stuff in my dreams, y'all, on how things are actually possible because it happened to me. So that's why I'm like telling you guys this. I'm hitting that, I'm throwing out little clues, but I want you to ultimately decide what you think. Okay, I'm just throwing out some pieces of the puzzle, okay, because it is a mystery. So I'm just throwing out some stuff so that you can use your own mind, okay? Because human consciousness has to, we got to elevate, y'all. I need y'all to use your own mind, your brains, and think about this stuff. Now, like I said, Galzu was not on the earth at the time of the dream, so he was long gone to Nibiru, okay? Now, Now, this is the mystery that Enki wants us to figure out, you guys, because I was thinking too. I said, okay, well, let me keep thinking of some more ideas. So I was like, well, did Galzu beam a holographic message to him in his dream from the Nibiru? Hmm? Did he do that? Did he have the ability to do that? Okay. Now, you guys, I'm throwing this stuff out because they've already shown me some stuff. So that's why I'm asking questions. Do you think this is possible? I already know this stuff possible. Okay. I'm giving y'all clues and hints and things like that because I want y'all to do the work. Okay. Now, um, like I've already saw a portal opening. Okay. I saw how they showed me in a dream how a portal can be opened up. I actually saw a portal open up and somebody went through it. Okay. Um, yeah. So, like I said, Starship came to me, beamed a message to me, sent me a message, and it was like a holographic image. They showed me something. I downloaded the information, the message. Yep. So, I'm just saying, y'all better wake up, open up that third eye, and try to see what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like many people can be deceived in many ways. Okay, so now, and I also put on here too. I said, did Enki have the ability to pick up on incoming signals from Nibiru through his pineal gland? Only reason why I said that, like I just said, I received the incoming message through my pineal gland. I was able to pick up on these signals. It was coming from a Syrian starship that was passing by. And they came by and beamed me a message. And I was able to pick up on it. And I saw it. Y'all better wake up. So, now, I want you guys to know that something did occur. Okay, and Enki is basically trying to awaken us on many levels. Okay, so that's what I want to put out. I'm doing this video just to raise up your consciousness because you guys need to elevate right now. All right. Now, Enki didn't write these tablets for nothing, you guys. Understand that everything that they did was for a reason. It's a reason for everything that they did and everything that they put out there for us. And it's a reason why the Lost Book of Enki is actually coming out right now. And many people are talking about it right now. Okay. Now, like I said, he's trying to raise human consciousness and test our abilities right now. The only reason why I say this, because I believe there's an ongoing study of humanity. Okay. How do I know this? Well, because as a scientist, okay, in a previous lifetime or timeline or whatever, you guys, I've seen myself. It seemed like I was trying to figure out something, and I was trying to figure out the defect in the human brain or the mind, you guys. I was working on something, experimenting on something, and I was trying to figure something out. And my thought is this: in order to understand the human mind, one must become a human to see how the human body operates. Okay, so it's basically like I came here to study how things work in the physical or avatar body. Okay, that's the only way as a scientist. If you want to understand something, like, you have to be. Basically, I'm testing myself. I'm testing my own consciousness in the human vessel to see how far my consciousness can go. Okay. I'm doing this myself. I'm testing myself, you guys. If you guys can understand that, as a scientist, okay? So I'm not experimenting on anyone else. I'm experimenting on myself, okay? Because I don't want to put anybody else in harm or anything like that. So I'm doing this myself to try to understand what happened, okay? Now, that's why I keep telling y'all, about the third eye, the pineal gland, and all that stuff. So. People lack a lot of things right now because they are vibrating on such a low level, and I've always give you guys the keys to unlocking the door, okay? And that's, the third eye. I've been giving you guys information. It's not hard at all. It just people don't want to do it. And I figured it out. I had to come here to find out why humans act the way they act. They just don't want to do the work. They just don't want to do it. They don't want to wake up. They don't want to grow. They don't want to expand their consciousness. They want to stay stuck in a box. Okay? Like, I had to see this for myself, and I've been learning. I'm learning humanity. Okay? And it's a little strange because I always felt like I was different when I was growing up. I was like, this just don't seem like my world. Like, this is not, I feel like an alien. Okay. I always felt like, home was somewhere else, you guys. I always did. Even when I was in school, I didn't understand everything. I didn't understand the system. I was like, what is in the world? It just, I was always different growing up, and nobody ever liked me either. So I guess because I'm an alien, I'm not from here. I don't operate like normal humans. I'm just not the average human. Okay, so I think for myself, I don't allow other people to control me. Um, I have my own mind. Okay, you're supposed to use your brain, your left and your right. Okay, you're supposed to operate fully from both sides. Okay, of your brain, and most people only use one side. Okay, so now I want to share something with you guys. Okay, and I'm about to get ready to end this. So I wanted to share this to you guys. Okay, I want you to understand how the angels operate and how they give me dreams and visions, and how I'm capable of breaking these things down. Now, in a dream, you guys, I walked in a lab. Okay, that's how I know I worked in the lab at some point in my lifetime, like in another life. Okay, I was in a lab, and there was somebody in a glass room. Okay, being studied. Okay, so the being was very powerful that was actually locked in the room. Okay, so I think we were studying their powers, their gifts, and things like that. And So I was looking after this person, and somehow this person escaped. Okay, so she had actually escaped out of the room, and the glass was scattered everywhere. Pretty much in the lab, because she didn't want to be in the room, y'all. She didn't want to be trapped in the room, so she was like, okay, well, since I can't get out the room, I'm gonna just break the glass. So somehow she broke the whole glass. So apparently she had some type of gift, and it just shattered everything, you guys. And she was no threat or anything, because when I came around looking for her, she was just in the hallway. She was just in the hallway, like looking like, where am I, whatever. So she came up to me or whatever, and she used her gift on me, you guys, and she actually laid her hands on my forehead where my third eye is at, you guys. And immediately, you guys, as soon as her hand actually touched my forehead, my third eye was open, and a portal actually in the dream, y'all. That's what I'm telling. This stuff is so multi-dimensional. In the dream, y'all, she touched my hand, and a portal or vortex opened up in the dream, and my consciousness like zoomed out, y'all. And then it was like I had access to memories, y'all. It was like I was being restored. Um, and all of my memories and everything like that was returning back to me, because it was like in the dream I was trying to figure something out, which, like I kept telling y'all, it's just my higher self showing me what I was working on. Okay, I was really trying to understand the pineal gland, how it works, what happened to humanity, why, you know um pretty much everybody pretty much got cut off from the spiritual realms. Okay, so anyway, so she placed my hand, she placed her hand on me, and then like when she took it off, it's like in the dream, y'all, I looked and I was like, oh my God, like what did she just do? It was like my memory was stored, and whatever it was that I was working on at the time, y'all, everything came back to me at that moment in time. Now, I can't remember. I remembered it when I woke up that day, but I don't think I wrote that part down. It was interesting. I was like, oh my God, like what is going on? I'm like, who am I? And I was just like, I was like, who am I? What planet do I come from? Who was I? I was a scientist on some planet, and I was working with somebody. Where do I come from? And that's what it's like. It unlocked my DNA, y'all. Okay. So it's like my DNA was activated, and like, yo, it's just, this stuff is getting real, y'all. Okay. Now, afterwards, you guys, it's like the scene of the dream actually shifted. She went with me outside, and she was driving, and somehow in the van, after she had done laid hands on me and all this, it's like I was like activated, y'all. Okay. So in the dream, y'all, I saw in advance, okay, um, a car accident, okay, happening. So she lost control of the vehicle. Somehow, y'all, I don't know how this happened. I don't know what kind of abilities I have in the higher realms or whatever, but y'all, I had the ability to stop time. I slowed time down, y'all, because I saw what was about to happen in advance, and I tried to prevent it. Okay. So I had already calculated in my mind how things was going to end up. So I stopped, slowed everything down. I was trying to protect her because her head was about to hit the windshield, y'all. And I saw it beforehand. I was like, if her head hit this windshield, it's done. It's done. It's over with. Okay. So when in the dream, it was like, everything slowed down, y'all. Should have saw me. It was like I was an angel or something, like a superhuman. I don't know, y'all. It's like I stopped everything and I went in front of her. I put my hand in front of her, you guys, and my hand was a shield. It was like I was the shield in front of her, and so that she wouldn't hit her head on the windshield. So I protected her head from hitting the windshield, you guys. So it was just crazy, and I was like, and then I woke up. I was like, what in the world? What is this? Why am I? Yo, am I? What am I doing in the? Am I traveling in time and space doing stuff? I'm like, I'm an angel. You know what I'm saying? That's when I was like realizing, like, yo, I'm an angel. I'm saying how most people feel like they are angels and they're like, protecting people or their guardians and watching over people and stuff like that. So it showed me, it's like I unlocked another part of me. And I was like, oh my God, I got the ability to do what? I said, okay, all right now. All right. So, I took it for what it was, and it was showing me how time and space works, and they even showed me something else. Y'all, that's John deep. I don't even want to get into it because people won't get it. Y'all, the same day that the Syrian starship came to me, beamed me the actual message or whatever, and I downloaded the information. Y'all, before the starship came to me, I went to 0 point. No lie. No lie, y'all. The same exact day, I had like 3 dreams in the same night. And I went to 0 point. I stopped all of time. Everything disappeared around me. Everything that exists was gone. All I saw was space. Okay. I went all the way back to the beginning. I don't know I don't know, y'all. My consciousness has expanded. And I went to 0 point, and I don't even really know how to explain this stuff, but I went to 0 point, and yeah, my consciousness was in the source field. Okay, it was y'all. Y'all better wake up. Y'all are really powerful beings. Y'all need to wake up. I have been advancing on many levels, and I'm still shocking myself because I'm like, how did I do that? And I went through multiple layers. I went subatomic. Y'all know that movie Ant-Man. When he went to the quantum. Yeah. Y'all, I went through, it was like layers, and I went all the way back. Okay. So I ain't even gonna get into more details about that because it's just too much. It's just, they've been teaching me, and I'm still trying to understand all of this stuff. And they found me in the quantum. Y'all know, on the Ant-Man movie, I'm telling y'all, just like they had found that lady in the quantum, y'all, they found me because I was at 0 point, and the ship came to me after the experience, y'all, and they beamed a message to me. So I guess I don't know how, what, I just don't get it, y'all. I'm still trying to figure it out today. But they contacted me, and they found me here in the physical world. So apparently, once I opened up the gate or I did something, they came to me. So um apparently I achieved something because like I said, I had 3 experiences in the same night. And the last experience that I had, I went into my own Akashic records on the ship, and I went to open up a Stargate. So, like I said, y'all better. That's why I keep telling everybody about the ships coming in. I actually went to a Stargate, and I saw a whole bunch of ships coming in. I don't know what I had to do with all this, but y'all, the Stargate was open, and I saw thousands of ships coming through. And for some reason, I felt like that Syrian starship that beamed the message to me gave me the access code to open up the Stargate. And that's why I went to it. Because as soon as they beamed the message to me, I slipped into another dream, and I went through a vortex or a portal. And I was like, oh, here it goes. And I was like, zoom, and I went out extremely fast in my Merkaba, and that's where I was at. And ships came in. So whatever they gave me, they programmed my Merkaba, because it was like it's a built-in compass, and I knew exactly where to go. It's like they gave me the coordinates so that way I can know where I'm going when I'm traveling in space time. And somehow it was programmed in, y'all, and I went exactly to where I needed to go. And I'm like, how am I doing all of this? So that's how I know there's a higher power that is behind all of this stuff. Because I'm like, how was I able to do this? I don't know anything about accessing stargates and portals and stuff, but it's built in within my own DNA, and my DNA is the code. So that's what I'm saying. People need to understand who they are, who their ancestors are, because your DNA has the codes, you guys. All the light codes that are coming in, better pay attention to them. Okay? That's information being downloaded into you, and if you are not awakening right now, you are missing out. You are greatly missing out on all this information that is being sent to you, and your higher self is actually trying to like connect to you so that you can receive this information, you guys. So I know I went left on this, but maybe there's some people out there that want to hear stuff like this. Um, and I already know for a fact, a lot of people is not going to click on my videos. Okay. So all this information I put out in my videos, a lot of people are not going, I don't have a lot of views on my channel. So I know that it's not going to be a lot of people that actually listens to these videos. And it was meant to be like this for a reason. Okay. A lot of people is not ready for information like this. A lot of people will mock information like this. Everything that I put out is going to reach the people that it's supposed to reach. I am going to say that again. Everything that I'm putting out is going to reach the people that it's supposed to reach. So everybody's not going to receive this information. Everybody's not going to take this information serious. Okay? So I could just let y'all know I was initiated into the mysteries by the angels. Okay? They came to me directly. I didn't go to no mystery school on the planet Earth. I didn't go meet up with a group of people. I didn't go and pay for none of this stuff. They taught me directly, the angels in the spiritual realms. I did not go be initiated in no cult or no school or nothing. I did and achieved all of this stuff in my very own house. My own house, y'all. I received all of this information. Okay, with my crown chakra being open, my third eye being open, I was capable of receiving and talking to the angels and receiving this information directly from higher beings, from ascended masters, you guys. This is not no joke. So a lot of people be laughing and playing. Okay, well, this is not for everybody. Okay, it's not. It's not going to be for everybody. Okay, there's a lot of people we are ascending and we are going beyond. Okay, we are ascending to higher regions. Okay, so if you ready to expand with the universe, then you know you will listen to some of the stuff that I'm telling you, and you will start to figure some of this stuff out. And if I'm appearing in anybody's dream, for those that may know me, if I have ever showed up in anybody's dream, that means I came to you in time to give you a message. A lot of people don't know me personally, so my mission is very secret. I have a secret mission. I don't show up to just anybody. My messages only reach certain people, and I created it to be like that. Okay, so hopefully you're able to hear these messages from the spirit, and you do the research. Pray to the Most High. You know, live and love, y'all. That's the key. I'm giving you the keys. I am giving you the key. Okay, love is always the key, y'all. And if you ever want to unlock anything, it's love. Okay. So that is it, you guys. I know this video is extremely long. A lot of people's not going to stick around for the whole video. But if you did, Bless your soul. Thank you.